Good morning, everyone. The Dyson boys, we are back. I'm Jay.
I'm Bobby.
That's my baby brother. Bunch of petulant kids. Bunch of spoiled brats. You swear up and down you're dealing with 5-year-old kids who they want a sucker. And you tell them no. You can't have a sucker. It's just before dinner time. I want my sucker. I want my sucker. I'm talking about those suckers, the Democrats.
Yeah.
In the hearings, the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. You're going to get up there before he even opens the hearings up. While he's trying to open up the hearings.
And they being themselves.
So while Grassley is talking, welcoming everyone to the hearings, here comes Kamala Harris. She's going to disrupt. We need more time because we haven't reviewed all the documents that's been given to us. Okay, so whose fault is that? You got the documents, right? You haven't reviewed. We just got them 15 hours ago. Well, you should have worked overtime. 15 hours ago. Oh, but you were at a barbecue. You and your staff.
Nah.
Then here comes Cory Booker. Well, Blumenthal first. I vote to adjourn the meeting. No, we're not adjourning anything. Then here comes Cory Booker. Now you're going to personally assault Grassley, Booker.
Senator Grassley, yeah. Want to insult his integrity.
Yeah, you're going to insult his integrity.
Because he won't let you have your way.
But you call to be recognized. You don't get recognized. Forget the rules, man. I'm going to say what I have to say. Forget the rules of being recognized by the chair to speak. He doesn't recognize you, which you were out of order anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're going to keep talking anyway. You Democrats, you're despicable. Flat out despicable. Bobby, they planned that.
Of course they planned that. You know, and when they did this for a better part of an hour, well, at least when I started watching. I don't know how much longer they were doing that before that. But when I started watching, and, you know, it was the same constant thing. You know, we want to have an open vote on recessing this so we can have time to look over. We need to delay the hearing. And he's telling them you're out of order. We're not in an executive session, so that's out of order. And they keep insisting that, you know, he calls for an open vote. And he keeps telling them, this is not an executive session. You are out of order. We're not going to do that. So finally, he gets them, you know, he closes that mess down and starts the hearing opening. And so whenever Republican talk, you know, there's somebody in the background hollering and screaming.
In the peanut gallery.
Hollering and screaming. You know, trying to holler over them and scream over them and not let them talk. And so now it's got so bad that, who was it? So, I can't think of the name now, but he was, Democrat was talking, Tennessee, whoever that is. And he was talking. And they're howling in the background at him. And he looks up, well, Mr. Chairman, we can't have this. I don't care what side of the aisle they're on. Oh, now that they're bugging you, you want him to shut it down.
Yeah.
Well, when they were hollering at Republicans, you didn't say, hey, we need to straighten this junk out.
Yeah.
Now that they're just, you know, now that the anarchists are screaming, that's what they are, you know, the anarchists are back there screaming, shouting you down. Now let's do something about that. You know, Democrats, you know, you're useless. You know, most politicians aren't, but you took that to another level. They're being completely and utterly useless to the American people.
They are. In a word. And there's a whole bunch of words I use for them. Despicable. And that's just one of them. Now you wonder why, America, we see this walkaway movement.
Yeah.
people walking away from the Democratic Party. Not necessarily walking to the Republicans, you understand, but they're walking away from that joke.
Walking away from that nonsense.
That nonsense.
And, you know, and looking to see, well, if this is nonsense, is there anything out here that makes sense?
That makes sense.
You know, so now you're open to other views. You know, you might accept Republicans, you might turn into an anarchist, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But whatever, you done with that crap. Because it's all lies. You know, you bring nothing to the table. Your best, the first thing you holler and scream, well, when we take power, you're going to raise taxes. Well, who wants their taxes raised? You know, and you're not talking about raise, well, we're going to get the rich people. No, usually when you guys raise taxes, you raise taxes on everybody.
On everybody. Everybody feels the hit.
Everybody feels the hit. Then you want to come up with new programs. Well, we got to start this new program so you have a special tax for that outside of your income tax. So next thing you know, you're taxed to death. Then you got double taxation where they tax a good and service at the retail level. Then they tax you again on top of that and then tax them again. You know, all this double and triple taxation crap, you know, and they love this stuff. Mm-hmm. And the minute you say, oh no, you're going to harm the poor if you take this out, well, we have poor under it. So what difference are we going to notice? Yeah. Now that you're saying this is going to harm poor people. Well, it ain't helping them right now.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? Because you act like there are no poor people, and then once you take this away, there are going to be poor people. No, that's not what you're saying. Basically, when I look at the bottom and get down to boil all the water out and get it down to the bottom, oh, this is going to hurt you. You're not going to have that money, and you're not going to have a way to take that money, set up some kind of corporation or whatever and say, okay, well, I'm going to channel this through my buds or through my corporation to my community. And when it gets down to the community level, it ain't a really whole lot of money to do with anything with, you know. And this is classic DNC, classic Congress, really. And that's why all them suckers up there, I'm not running from Congress again. Well, why is that? Because you know that the curtain is getting ready to get lifted on your stuff. So, hey, you either quit right now or we gonna help you quit. You know, so, hey, people better stop listening to the mainstream media. Better cut that crap loose and do your alternative media sources. Yes, you have to put more work into it, but at least you're informed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I think Orrin Hatch, senator from Utah, said something pretty funny. Says, speaking about the Kavanaugh hearing, because they want to delay the hearings, right? So they can look at the documents. Hey, man, you had time to look at the documents. So Orrin Hatch says it's like a basketball game. It's like the Democrats are down 30. They know they're going to lose the game.
Yeah.
But they, you know, you're in the last period, and it's like, you know, 2 minutes on the clock. You down 30, Democrats. So what do? You keep calling timeout. Every time your opponent touches the ball, you run up and foul them.
Yeah.
To delay the game.
To delay the game.
Yep.
You know.
To delay the game. To delay the inevitable. The inevitable is you're going to lose the game. Now, remember when Trump had his list of folks, possible nominees?
Right.
What did the Democrats say? Man, you can have Jesus on that list.
Yeah. We're not confirming them. We're not going to vote for them. They can't do nothing about the confirmation process.
Yeah.
But we're not going to vote for them. But it's not enough of us to stop them from voting. What they're hoping is to put it off until the election, because they think the
hopes of what?
Wave is going to come through and help them. That way they'll take over the Senate, take over the House, and then that'll be the end of Donald Trump. Yeah, well, guess what? You know, the blue wave, you know, isn't even, you know, how the song by the Four Tops back in the 70s, Still Waters.
Yeah.
That's the blue wave.
Yeah.
Still Waters, you know. And you keep putting up these ducks thinking that, okay, this is the new Democrat Party. No, this is just the old Democrat Party using new buzzwords.
With younger faces,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, using new buzzwords. Democrat socialism. Oh, that must be great. Well, let's look and see what that is. Then you ask them, what is it? They can't tell you.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
What is it? Well,
Ocasio-Cortez is a good example of that. You're calling yourself a democratic socialist. When someone asks you define democratic socialism, well, I don't know.
Yeah, and you don't know, And then if you try to explain it, well, it's kind of like what they have in Cuba. Well, what do they have in Cuba? Well, I've read a lot of stuff about it. No, I don't want to hear about that. What do they have in Cuba? What do they have in Cuba that we need to do? That's going to make our country better. Fundamental transformation. What's going to make America? We're going to get rid of the old America because it doesn't work. Doesn't work how?
Yep.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
So we're seeing in the confirmation hearings, we're seeing the Democrats do what they do best, and that's be obstructionist. I mean, when you come out and you say collectively, I don't care who you have on that list, we're not going to confirm them. I don't care who you have. You can have 50,000 folks up there. You can send them all before the Judiciary Committee. We're going to obstruct. So they've already told you what they're going to do. Now we see them in action. I'm telling you, people, these Democrats and folks upon the left, I'm telling you, they are, like Bobby said, and I agree with him wholeheartedly because I've said it before, you're a virus.
Yeah.
You're a virus. And the only way that we cure this, I see there's no medicine for it. We can't go get a shot to get rid of the virus. There's no we don't have I don't have in my health care plan how to get rid of the Democrats.
Yeah.
There's no medical solution to this virus. The solution is at the polls.
Yeah, you're worse than Ebola.
Go vote, folks. Go vote. You see who they are. As soon as Kamala Harris started talking, then she was backed up by another lady. She's got this long name. I can't even say her name. Another Democrat. And then Cory Booker jumps in. And then Blumenthal jumps in. You guys planned this.
Yeah.
Before you walked into the chambers, you guys, all you knuckleheads got together, you Democratic knuckleheads, probably sounded like the Three Stooges when they bump it. So, hey, when we go in there, man, let's obstruct right from the beginning. Let's call for a suspension of the hearings until we get what we want. Because you know what? I don't have enough Kool-Aid in my glass. I want some more Kool-Aid. And nobody can have dinner until I get my Kool-Aid.
Yeah, basically.
Yep. Yeah. Nobody can have dinner. We're going to delay dinner until I get the Kool-Aid I want. They planned that. Shows you how childish they are. Of course they plan. How petulant they are.
What else are you going to do when you know the man's going to get nominated?
No, yeah. He's going to get confirmed.
He's going to get confirmed. You know he's going to get confirmed. You know he's going to be the next Supreme Court justice. You're holding up this false hope that you can run enough smoke at America to get them to vote for you. Because Donald Trump is evil. And you know, nobody likes evil, right? So let's get rid of Donald Trump and then we can return America back to sanity. You know, in the next few weeks and coming months, we're going to find out how sane the government has been when it comes to that. I want to read you something here. This is from when Clinton was Secretary of State in March 2009, after unsuccessful efforts to supply Secretary Clinton with a secure government smartphone, DS was informed that Secretary Clinton's staff had been asking to use BlackBerry devices inside classified areas. Oh, well, that's normal, right? The Assistant Secretary of DS then sent the classified memorandum to Secretary Clinton's Chief of Staff, that described the vulnerabilities associated with the use of BlackBerry devices also noted the prohibition on the use of BlackBerry devices in sensitive areas, according to DS officials shortly after the memorandum was delivered. Secretary Clinton approached the citizen and told him she gets it. Well, did she get it? Why did they smash all those BlackBerries? What were on those things? Now we're finding out not only was her email server, her unauthorized email server, wasn't hacked, it was given access. So now we're past, oh, I made a mistake. No, you committed treason. And and let's call it for what it is. Mm-hmm. If anybody else had done that, that would have been treason. Why do you think Edward Snowden's butt is over in Russia right now? Mm-hmm. That was treasonous what he did.
And he knew it.
And he knew it. Come to find out that Edward Snowden used to work for the CIA. Then come to find out that CIA placed him at NAS to do what he did to take the NAS out, so the NSA would be the only agency collecting surveillance, And these clowns, they call them, are all over the place. They're in all levels of society. They're spying on you out here, not foreign nations.
Not the Chinese or
no,
the Russians.
They're not spying on these people. They're spying on you. They're trying to control how you think. Come to find out that Facebook is based on a program run by DARPA to collect information on everybody, to have all your information in one spot where they can get to it. And now we find out that also Google and YouTube are also backed by DARPA. Okay? Well, if you don't know what DARPA is, you need to go look that up. They do research.
DARPA.
They do research for the government.
The creators of what we now know as the internet.
Yeah, they invented that stuff way back in the 60s. But now we're starting to see that, they've been using programs DARPA has designed, giving them to people like Mark Zuckerberg. All this crap is CIA. And it's going to come out. And everybody's going to be like, oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, well, you need to believe it.
Yeah.
You need to believe it.
Because they're low down, dirty, no good. Okay?
And this is bigger than the Democrats.
Yep.
This is globalist crap.
George Soros type stuff.
And Democrats have both been involved in it. The Bushes, I haven't had nothing for the last 4 presidents we had. Because they're all globalists. They all want to take this country down. You think that TTP was for us? You think NAFTA was for us? Everybody was hollering and screaming, oh no, if you put another Republican, then they're going to pass NAFTA. Bill Clinton getting there, what he does?
Yeah.
He signs NAFTA and GATT.
Somebody made a reference the other day about how the Republicans created NAFTA. It's like, dude, you were born just yesterday then, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. Do you even know what the acronym stands for, first of all? And the Republicans did it. Okay, so yeah, you were born just yesterday. That came right out of Bill Clinton's administration, folks. Okay? For you that may not be on top of that stuff. That was his treaty.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton. What wasn't, the Republicans that gave us NAFTA? The treaty got ratified by the Senate.
Yeah.
Who controlled the Senate at that time?
Yep. Let's be real.
Come on, man.
Let's be real.
So it's like, where are you getting your information from, people? Especially you guys on the left.
It's not about, we're trying to save the country here. It's not about Democrats and Republicans. Some Republicans are going down for this crap too. So, your bobbleheads out there will see, I knew it was the Republicans. Yeah, but Democrats are going down
a whole lot of
big
folks.
Time.
Yep, going to be a whole lot of folks.
Because it's like the difference between this Israel when they split up. You had the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel. Well, the kingdom of Israel fell before the kingdom of Judah because they had no good kings. All their kings were corrupt. So the Lord took them out first. It took another 300 years or so before Judah fell because they had good kings, kings that would serve God. Basically, the Democrats, nothing good over there. You know, they've been totally taken over by the globalists. If you're watching this hearing, and I suggest that you do, all you're going to hear is disruptions in the gallery. Well, who are those people? You know, are they out there fighting for righteousness and justice? No, because they're not heard when this kind of crap about Hillary Clinton and that bogus email server she claimed she had, when it's actually she was downloading classified information on it, selling it to the Chinese or whoever gave her the biggest dollar.
The highest bidder.
You know, that's straight up treason. You don't want to hear that. Well, I'm sorry. It is, you know, and that's why I call her a witch.
Well, you up on your soapbox this morning, huh, man?
Oh, you know, you know, you get tired of people, you know, putting up these memes of Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. What about this witch over here selling the country down the tube?
Yeah.
You know, getting agents in China killed.
Yeah.
You know, about the time your email server was supposedly hacked, all these agents in China start going down.
And then making statements in front of the American people after Benghazi. At this point, what difference does it make? You don't even care.
Knowing she was lying.
Knowing she was lying.
Knowing everything they said was a lie.
You don't even care that American citizens, which included an ambassador who worked for you, you don't even care.
Who was about to bust you.
Yeah. It's like, at this point, what difference does it make? You know what, Hillary? It made a lot of difference. Made a lot of difference. But you guys skated by on that one. But you're on thin ice right now.
You ain't getting by this.
Yeah, you're on thin ice right now.
And like I said, notice how you don't see them up hollering and screaming and making a bunch of noise anymore. You know, take that for what it is. You know, why aren't you defending yourself? Why aren't you saying, oh, we were righteous as, you know, and pure as the snow on the driven mountain, on the mountaintop, the pure as the driven snow on the mountain. Why aren't you out here defending yourself on that? Because you have no defense. You're busted. And your time is coming, and you know it. So everybody out here is diming everybody else out. You know, everybody's trying to make a deal. You know, the Clintons wasn't flying commercial because they just felt like they wanted to connect with the people. No, all your assets are frozen. You know, let's get real. Do you want to save America or not? Or do you want to believe in people who are worth believing in? It's time for America to stand up. All you people need to come out the closet, quit twiddling your thumbs, get off the freaking fence, and decide, are you going to be for America and the people in America? Or are you going to be like, oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble. Yeah, well, you know, you can go with the rest of the people that we're getting ready to get kicked, you know, put down, because you need to cause trouble. You cannot have that comfortable life you think you've earned through your life, that you have earned, and not get involved.
It's like we said yesterday, when people were out making, well, you know, DeSantis can't go after Gillum, you know, on these points here, talking about the FBI investigation. He can't, in other words, he can't be doing that because he's going to be called a racist. Folks, let go of that stuff.
Let go of that stuff.
Come on, man. Really?
Yeah. Let him call you a racist.
If identify wrong and identify right. Just don't accept anything. Like Bobby said, get off the fence, man, and get in the game.
It's time to get off the fence.
You folks are sitting there, you're worried about being called some names. Guess what? The Democrats are going to call you a name anyway.
Just like they're doing right now in this Kavanaugh.
As soon as you identify yourself as a conservative to a Democrat or somebody on the left, man, you're going to get called a name.
You're a racist.
You're going to get called a name.
If you're white, you're a racist. And if you're white, you're not only a racist, you're an extreme right-wing nationalist. You know, basically KKK, neo-Nazi racist. You know, you're the worst of the worst. If you're black, well, you're the, you know, okay, I'm not going to use that word. I'll just say You are the ones, supporting the extreme right-wing racists. You're being deceived by these people. They really don't care about you. Oh, but the people that you've been voting for have shown you how much they care by not doing anything for you. It's time to get off the fence, people. I don't care what your skin color is, what you believe in and what you don't believe in. You can say, well, this is my reality. Well, guess what? Reality is going to come in and do as it wants anyway. You can't have your reality. The reality is we're trying to save this country. We're trying to make this country better. Okay, it wasn't as great as it could be. America's never been that great. Again, is it going to be great with you in it? Are you going to do anything to help make America better? Or are you just going to stand back like these clowns in the Senate chamber right now, keeping up a ruckus every time somebody tries to speak? Which one are you going to do? You're going to be part of the problem, or you're going to be the problem, or part of the solution? It's time to decide, people.
Yeah, it is. Give him a smash, Bobby.
All right. That's my rant for today. And we're going to be out. If you like what you're hearing, hit the like button. If you want to hear more of it, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get timely updates on what we're putting out here, ding that bell. And hey, people, I'm upset, but I'm not upset at you. I'm just upset at the evil that we've been dealing with for so long.
Yeah.
And it's time out for that.
Yeah, it's time.
So we just want to encourage you people, get out here, do your own research, look this stuff up. It's out there. Go look it up and go find it and study for yourself so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because what we saw at the opening of the hearings, with them disrupting before the hearings even got started, that is, again, it's just despicable behavior. And it's like dealing with, my grandson is 7 years old, and I expect better from him than what we saw from the Democrats in that hearing today.
And what we're going to see from him.
Yeah. I expect better from him, and he gives better than that. And these are grown folks acting like spoiled brat kids. Absolutely despicable. All right, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day. I hope everybody's recuperating from their long weekend. And everybody's back at work, and it's like, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore.
Sorry about that, school.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, but you'll get there. But have a great day, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
All right, we're out.